Hello guys, good afternoon and welcome back. Alright, so in today's video I want to take us to a tour on how I went to Abia some weeks ago for fabric shopping. Right now I went solely for vintage and few plain fabrics for the trousers and some of the senators. So here is called Abba shopping complex, right? So this is the lane where they sell vintage materials. So I saw this white shirt and the other vintage he's having, so I liked it. So I bought it. But funny enough, they told me they don't give nylon or waterproof. So I had to carry it on my hand to the next shop. So it was just funny, right? Because I did not come with nylon. I was hoping that after my purchases, I will now buy a bigger bag and add all my fabrics inside it. So I strolled down the line and then I saw some good fabrics. Now it will interest you to know that these fabrics are being sold as cheap as 800 naira, 700 naira, 1000 depending on the quality and the grade, right? So I came to this shop here, which whom seems to be a bigger vendor or has a lot of fabrics. The vintage, the guy with me here, right? I think Ifania or Ifania. So I like the fact that he's a young guy. So I also used the opportunity to know the names of some of these fabrics. Their names, they have some unique names. Now I also try to know the market prices for some of us who might want to buy or purchase in bulk. So he was keen enough to explain to me. So I had the opportunity to feel the textures, check the ones I need and the ones I don't need. Then this is the shop. It's well arranged. They are in a very big corner where they have series of samples outside. So I'm trying to negotiate prices with him. So while I also take the time to record, so I came with my colleague, which you will see along during this video, right? So you can see the fine vintage fabrics they have. So I had to take my time to go through it. I spent almost 2 hours here shopping, right? I bought over 80 vintage shirts from him. So I took my time for the fabric sourcing. Then I also made sure I pick the best out of the best, the rare fabrics. I also went to the next shop that's still their own. I also checked all in stock. So one of the best ways to learn fabric is by visiting the outlet by yourself, because some of us are not well informed on the names of fabrics. So sometimes you just have to sit up, go to the market by yourself, use your hand and ask, make inquiries. They will tell you their names, their cost and everything, because the one you learn by yourself is that will guide you. So here I was thirsty, so I just had to buy Fearless, because I needed the strength. So I just got it, though this is not an advert, but I have to, and also bought for my PA. So we got 7 Up and Fearless and Gala, right? This is just we trying to find something to eat after so many hours of traveling from Owerri to Aba, right? So this is where we are getting our vintage shirts, which will be in production soon for mass production shirts for purchases, ready to wear and custom made wears, vintage and East trousers. So now I just had to take my time to show you guys how these fabrics are being sold in the market. The prices are not that much if you go to a bar by yourself, or if you have the contact of some of them, they can webill for you. So in case you need any of the fabrics here, you can send me a DM on the number on the screen, which I will use to on WhatsApp for us to communicate. So this is just me trying to, show my face and show how stressed I look. So these are the fabrics, very fine textured fabric, all pure vintage, which can be used to sew female shirts, female two-piece, female gowns, and a whole lot of outfits. This is a Versace material, so it's very nice. It's just Versace design. It's very nice, though I think I did not pick this one. I just had to just sample it. So these are other fine fabrics, right? So which will go well with a plain trouser that complements the color or the colors in there. So look at how fine, see how sweet these fabrics are. See, look at them. So I felt to buy more than this, but then I just had to buy the number I could afford. So these are just unisex fabrics you can use for yourself and for your customers, for ready to wear and for your personal productions, right? Even some combinations of pockets, inner necklines of senator outfits, two-piece, shirt and short, trousers, anything, outfit, clothing. These materials can serve, right? Can still serve for uniforms and every other thing. So here I am already getting what I wanted. I have to select. This one will work for a lady or a male shirt as well. It's just very fine. So I picked colors that are masculine for the male shirts, and I also picked some female feminine dresses for the female shirts. So just to have a mix of it. So this is just African print, the weed there. So here also fine reddish material, so these are just very cool fabrics that can be worn to office, to lectures, to church, to programs, to events, anything at all, right? So look at how beautiful these fabrics are. So along the line, I also learned that they have market days when they tend to open their bell. So you might make inquiry before you visit Abia shopping complex, right? So when you have their market days, you can now decide on when to go. It will interest you to know that some persons travel all the way from Lagos to Abia to get some sewing fabrics. So here we are going to another shop where we wanted to get polo materials, but unfortunately when we got here, the lady who was selling said that they have not opened the bell, that we should come back later, and which we did not have enough time to wait for her to open the bell. So I had to postpone it for next time. So we left it and we now stepped out. So after we left here, we went back to a fine shop where we were trying to get the fabric for the shirts. So we went there and then tried to atomize all we bought. So now I will tell you a little story about vintage, right? Because some persons might be confused. Vintage is a term commonly used to refer to all old styles of clothing, right? A general accepted industry standard is that items made between 20 and 100 years ago are considered vintage if they clearly reflect the styles and trends of the era they represent. So these fabrics are kind of materials that were produced 20 to 100 years ago. So that is what made them vintage, right? Because it was an ancient fabric used in the olden days. So here we have my VA trying to list out the fabrics I bought, the prices, so we know the cost of procurement, because it will help us to calculate our cost of selling. Because you need to know how much each year cost and how much for 1.5 years, 2 years, and everything. So she's keen in making the whole record, the whole price list for us so that we don't lose track on all our expenditure which will be used in the purchasing stage, because this is what will determine how much we are going to sell all of these shirts when produced or either in this form without production, right? So now here I have this fabric I'm trying to add up to our purchases, but he's trying to tell me that the price for this one is not the same. So after much arguments and much dialogue, in my video, so he agreed to cut it out for me. This will go very well with a male two-piece, a shirt and a trouser. Now having the stripes coming from up to down. So this is one of the advantages why you should visit your local markets. It might not be Abia, it might be the market closest to you. Visit them and try to know how much they sell.
So you cannot afford scissors.
These fabrics for you to
cannot afford scissors.
Know the names, the prices. Bear in mind that vintage can come either in silk, either in cotton, either in wool or in linen, right? So it can come
before you know your teeth will start being sensitive to
textures, right? So it can come in polyester, you know, any material that's good enough. Texture can be referred as vintage once it's not a modern fabric. So this vintage is just, like say, one of the reasons why some shirts are selling. So the word vintage literally means of age with such an open meaning. There are interpretations. Most antique dealers consider an item to be vintage if it is at least from 20 years, 40 years old. So in the context of the name vintage,
so this one you're giving us more nylon now is so that you know, so this one not even strong before.
Items made
you know, so this nylon not strong.
1918 and 1978.
Give me better nylon.
So this is just
we know what to get better nylon.
Right? So for some of us who might be trying to know the real meaning of vintage, right? So how can one tell if fabric is vintage? So just by the usage, right? Yeah, so now we have buying and we have packed our goods. And now I wanted to carry you, but my PA said I should not worry. Let her carry. This girl is strong, sha. So her name is Sandra, the CEO of the Telos Apparel. You know, so she came for the master class for male clothing. So she used the opportunity to follow me to Abia to make some purchases as well, and also to learn. She came all the way from Lagos. Right? So here we are stepping down the staircase. I tried to offer to carry, but she said she don't worry that she can carry it. So I had to now allow her carry. So we are going to where we are going to get the fabric for the plain trouser. So unfortunately, I think they took the light, or here doesn't have enough lightning. So we stayed here to get some matching colors. So already I am selecting colors. So here they have different fabric quality here: cashmere 180, cashmere 220, Irish, linen. You know, they have a lot of stuff. So here they have restored the light. You know, so I tried to get the colors that will suit or match the shirts I bought. So here they were telling me the prices, and the price is choco. This dollar issue really affected everything in Nigeria. So the dollar issue really affected everything in Nigeria. So here I have the Italian cashmere wool, right? So you know, some of this fabric, the names are printed on the edge. So I actually feel that these fabrics could be cheaper if this dollar change or rise did not come this time, you know, because normally we buy it a little bit lower than what I am buying today. So here I am getting a navy blue Irish. So this is called Irish. So in Abia it's being sold for 182,000. depending on your dealer or contact. So this is where we are getting some plain fabrics from, and they also have cashmere, they have the stock, they have the lower cashmere, they have the higher one, any one you want. So they also have virgin wool, so these fabrics are better or best felt like when you go to the market by yourself. You ask them these names, they will show you, you feel the texture, you learn, so that you'll be able to identify these fabrics by mere seeing them and mere feeling them. So you have to be proactive, right? So now here we also finished buying the plain fabrics. We went to a place where I want to get few Ankara for one or two customers. So this is the main shopping complex Abia. So if it's your first time of seeing how it looks like, this is how Abia generally looks like. This is where they sell laces, the down floor, right? See how beautiful it is. It is well arranged. So here is Sandra. Yeah, she's trying to be the record all the processes and everything we are undergoing in this lovely market. Yeah, Abia is a nice place. It's a very well known place globally, right? They have a lot. So here we are on our way going. So we boarded a KK and heading to a bus stop where we get a bus going to Owerri. So this is how lovely Abia is. So while we are holding our phone, we are still careful so that we don't get any incident while going. So Abia is a lovely place to be. So once you come, just be careful, go straight to the point where you're going to, ask questions, and make sure you don't come with bulk or big money. Most purchases we made was through transfer, right, and through POS. So just be security conscious. Generally, it mustn't be only in Abia, in any market that you are going. So this is just a video to downgrade or say anything bad about Abia. It's just to give you an insight how security conscious you should be. So here we got to the park, and we came down from the KK, and we are trying to buy tickets, fix our load in the booth of this Sienna going to Owerri. So I had to be careful here as well, so that my goods will not be malhandled or will not enter voicemail. So I had to stay put and watch them put my goods in the booth for me to be sure that it had been fixed properly before I enter the seat. All right, so here the driver has started collecting money and trying to make everybody comfortable. So we are about leaving. So I hope this video might have inspired you, might have given you a glimpse of how shopping is being made in Abia and how interesting it is. It's actually an interesting adventure, because we learned new names of fabrics, we got to understand a lot of stuffs. So here we are back in Owerri. So we have started sorting out our fabric, trying to place them in accordance with their grade, and make sure everything is working out as planned. So these are my workers and my humble self trying to sort out the fabrics in my office in Owerri. So if you need a vintage fabric, please kindly send me a DM, send a WhatsApp message, and book the vintage shirt of your choice. We are trying to fold all of them. All my workers are here. Some of them are here though, trying to help me, assist me fold them. Now, yeah, Sandra has been a wonderful person. She followed me to Abia. She also came helping to fold the materials. All right, guys. I hope you do enjoy this video, and if, like I said, if you need a vintage shirt, any type of vintage of your choice, even though you want to have a bulk purchase, kindly send me a DM with the number on the screen, and I will gladly help you sort them out and send a web view to you. All right, guys, I will leave you here now, and I will see you in my next videos. Please, I am expecting your patronage. I'm expecting your likes, your thumbs up, also, of course, your comments, and as well your share this video for your friends to see how beautiful how materials we got in Aba, how they look, and how beautiful all of them are. Thanks for watching, guys. See you.